What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another live stream. And these are my week 3 picks for the Stephen Rose tournament. Not going to spend too much time on these because I know Stephen Rose has other things to do. Not going to spend nearly an hour doing these picks. So, with that being said, man, let's get right into it. And yes, right afterwards, I will give you the betting lines, like who's favorite and all that good stuff. So let's get started. Week 3, Thursday football. We got the Tennessee Titans, who are coming off a gut-wrenching loss to the Indianapolis Colts, going to Saxonville to face off against the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are also coming off a gut-wrenching loss to the Houston Texans. And funny story about that is they actually scored to tie the game, but then Doug Marrone put his balls on the table and tried to go for the win, essentially, and he failed by that much, I'm pretty sure. Leonard Fournette just needed to reach his arm out over the goal line, and he would have had a touchdown or at least a 2-point conversion. They would have won the game, and Jagonoff wouldn't have had to wear a bag over his head. But instead, I believe it would have been Stephen Rose who would have had to wear the bag. And I think he would have had to put a Bushell's chicken on it, too. But, yeah. Unfortunately, the Jaguars lost against the Texans. And, of course, they got Gardner Minshew at quarterback. They are, of course, 0-2. The Titans, as you know, are 1-1. And unfortunately for the Jaguars, they have not been able to beat the Titans as of late. And I don't see it happening right now. Maybe later in the year, but not right now. I mean, looking at the final scores from the previous meetings, 30-9 was the last one in December of 2018. You know, of course, 15-10 in December 2017. And then their first meeting last year, 9-6 victory for the Titans. Titans have won the last 3 meetings. I got the Titans winning this, so they're going to keep owning the Jaguars. I mean, God, bro. The Titans have just been – they've been kind of up and down, man. They're so weird. Like, they'll beat us, and then they lose to the Colts, and now watch, they're going to freaking lose to the Jaguars. Wouldn't that be something? It's just the way that they are. But, yeah, I got the Jaguars losing to the Titans. So give me Tennessee. Moving on to Sunday games, starting with the 1 o'clock slate. We got some good games in the 1 o'clock slate of games, starting with the Cincinnati Bengals going to Buffalo to face the undefeated 2-0 Buffalo Bills. We got 0-2 against 2-0. And I think the biggest key here is, can the Bengals offense do something against that Bills defense? Now, the Bills, of course, came back against the Jets. The week after that, they took down the Giants, and now they got the Bengals. So they got some good, favorable matchups to start off their year. And if you ask me, I think the Bills are going to keep going. Josh Allen looks good from what I've seen. And I got Josh Allen and the Bills going to 3-0, beating the Bengals as the Bengals have a goose egg in the win column for another week. I think it'll be a good game, though. But I just got the Bills winning in a very close one. Wouldn't shock me, though, if the Bengals win. You know, but, yeah, give me the Bills. Next, we got the Detroit Lions heading to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, to face the Eagles, who are coming off a loss to the Falcons. And, of course, the way the Eagles lost is eerily reminiscent to how the Falcons lost their previous 2 meetings against the Eagles. Of course, the one in the playoffs, and last year, was it like early in the year? Was it week 1 or something like that? Yeah, week 1, I believe, when they were raising their bat. No, 2 years ago. I don't even know, bro. Damn. Obviously, it wasn't last year, but like the year before that when they were the champs. The last 2 meetings, freaking Falcons had a chance to win both games, stymied both times in scoring position. This time around, the Eagles were in that position and they were that short. Ooh, man. If only the receiver had extendo arms, like who's it, Mr. Fantastic, he could stretch out his arms, man. Or if only this was a freaking, what was it, Warner Brothers cartoon, he could stretch his arm miraculously like Michael Jordan in Space Jam and just reach his arm over, barely. But he was just that short. Ugh. Agonizing. But I got the Eagles bouncing back against the Lions, and they get a big win at home. Next, oh my God. Wow. We got the Jets and the Patriots in Foxborough. It's bad enough this is in Foxborough, but you got the Jets who have been ravaged by injuries. Hopefully they get Mosley back soon and Quinnen Williams. Darnold's out for a little while with mono, and then they just lost Trevor Siemian, who hurt his ankle. He's out for the year. But damn, bro, what a way to go out. And I mean, Myles Garrett out here just beating the holy crap out of Siemian last night. Freaking too rough on the passer calls. And just watching that injury happen, oh, God, in real time, that was gruesome. It wasn't the most gruesome injury I've seen, but the fact that Siemian literally fell back onto his leg and his ankle kind of like went to the side. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. But that still looked like it hurt a lot. So I thought it was going to be like an ACL or something, but no, it was an ankle. But yeah, regardless, give me the Patriots by $1 billion, obviously. I mean, you couldn't do much against a Browns offense that was low-key sleepwalking for the majority of the game, and then you get gashed by Odell for 89-yard touchdown. Out of nowhere. I mean, there was like lightning striking. It was like out of nowhere. Oh my God, out of nowhere. It was like an RKO out of nowhere. Pretty much. Yeah, that's what it was. There was an RKO out of nowhere. It freaking just demoralized and debilitated the Jets. After that, they were done. We put the final dagger in their heart. And now the Patriots are probably going to score 50 on them because of course they will. And watching the Indians, Santana just hit another ding-dong. So how about that? Indians, yeah. Oh, no, they actually didn't say it was a ding-dong. It was close, though. I'm sure they'll look at it. But, yeah, give me the Patriots by $1 billion. Next, we got the Raiders going to Minnesota to face the Vikings. Ooh, man, we got Raiders and Vikings facing off. Ooh, two teams that lost to some very good opponents. I'm going to go with the Skol Vikings at home over the Raiders. That win against the Broncos was impressive, but yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings at home against the Raiders. Next, we got arguably one of the games of the week. We got the Baltimore Ravens, who are 2-0, going up against the Kansas City Chiefs, who are also 2-0. Lamar Jackson against Patrick Mahomes. This is going to be an epic matchup, and it's in Arrowhead, and that is why I'm actually going to say, it's actually this. They're saying thunderstorms. Ooh. Man, with it raining, they might, I think the Ravens running game might actually prosper in this one. Man, if the weather wacky out here, I'm going to actually say the Ravens could make it close, but I got the Chiefs still winning. It's at their house. Chiefs win. It'll be a very close one like last year. But yeah, I got the Chiefs coming out on top by like maybe 7 points or so, maybe 10. Maybe like a late field goal just to put it away. But yeah, give me the Chiefs. Next, we got the Atlanta Falcons going up against the Indianapolis Colts. And, of course, the Colts have had some real bad kicker issues as of late, as Vinatieri has just turned to, I don't know what the heck it was. I must start calling him Dingatary, because this dude just be dinging balls and we're not dinging him, but like he isn't doinking him. But like he's missing. It's not like he's doinking him off the thing, but I don't know why I said Dingatary. I mean, if he was like doing like Cody Parkey, yeah, but no. Honestly, I should just start calling Cody Parkey freaking Doinky Parkey or something. No, Cody Doinky. I don't know. I'm just thinking of some weird stuff. But oh yeah, I mean, we got the Colts and Falcons both are 1-1. This should be a good game. It's at Lucas Oil Stadium. I'm going to actually say the Falcons pull it off. Yeah. Give me the Falcons to pull off the win on the road. Next, we got the Broncos and the Packers facing off in Lambeau. Broncos, they had one of the most agonizing losses that I've ever seen. I mean, they go down on the Bears defense, they score, first of all, they weren't going to go for 2, I believe. They go for the field goal. They kick it. There's a penalty. They move up. I think they were going to go for 2, but there was like a penalty or something, and then they got moved back. They go to kick the field goal. Good. Or whatever. Flag. They go back up to the goal line. They go for 2. They get it. Up 2. Up 1 or whatever, against the Bears. The Bears. The Bears proceed to drive down the field. Watch me be completely wrong on that whole turn of events thing. That might be a different game. I'm not even sure, bro. It was crazy, though. I was watching Sports Fury's stream of that because they were, like, streaming a different game. But that game, I think it was Rams and Saints that they were streaming, and that game was essentially over. So they turned it to Bears-Broncos, and Trubisky was leading them down the field, made a clutch play with what seemed like no time on the clock. And they reviewed it. They looked at it. There was 1 second left. Eddie Pinheiro comes out and nails the game winner. So essentially the Bears took victory from the jaws of defeat. And that was clutch. That was freaking huge for them. And the Broncos suffered another agonizing loss. They are 0-2. Packers are 2-0 under Matt LaFleur. And I got the Packers winning again. I think they go after Flacco. They make his day rough, and they just beat him up a little bit. So give me the Cheeseheads to beat up on the Broncos. Give me the Packers at home. Oh, my God. You thought the Patriots-Jets game was going to be lopsided. How about this one? Next, we got the final 1 o'clock game. We got the Dolphins and the Cowboys in Jerry World. Oh, my God, bro. Over under, how many touchdowns is Zeke going to have? 5? I think Dak's going to look like a Hall of Famer against that Dolphins defense, especially because the Dolphins just got rid of Minka. The tank is on for the Dolphins, and the Cowboys are going to win by like 20 plus. It's going to be a massacre. The Patriots should have won by way more. I think the Cowboys could easily score 50. I mean, God. I mean, the Dolphins are trash. I mean, we were bad in 2017, but there was a lot of games we could have won. These guys are just straight up trash. Like they were garbage. We just had a lot of bad luck. I think if you look at the other games that we lost, a lot of them were single possession losses. The Dolphins have gotten blown out the first 2 weeks. Sucks. But yeah, give me the Cowboys. Easiest pick of the week. That's my lock of the week, essentially. Cowboys over the Dolphins in Jerry World. Yeah. Give me them boys. Them boys. Them boys. Next. Ooh, we got a good one. Starting off the 4 o'clock slate of games, we got the New York Giants going to Tampa Bay to face the Buccaneers, and we got some good news for you Giants fans. Danny Dimes, Daniel Jones is taking over the reins at quarterback. They have benched Eli Manning, and we'll see what Daniel Jones has. This is his time now to silence the haters and and just go out there and ball against the bad Buccaneers team that actually won against the Panthers last week. Although the Panthers really should have won that game, but they were just getting a little too cute at the end there. But I'm going to actually go with the Giants to win this game. Yeah, got Daniel Jones winning his first career start on the road. How about that? Yeah, give me the Giants over the Bucs. Next, we got the Carolina Panthers going to Arizona to face the Cardinals. Apparently, Cam aggravated, what is it, a foot injury or something? His status is up in the air. If he does not play, I believe it'll be Kyle Allen who will be starting at quarterback. Don't know much about him. I still think the Panthers are going to win because the Cardinals suck. So, yeah, give me the Panthers regardless of who's at quarterback. As long as the Panthers show up, they should win this game. Although I will say this, the Cardinals have fought really well the first 2 weeks. They tied the Lions. They should have won that game. And they honestly could have beat the Ravens. But they just couldn't pull it off both weeks. If Brock secures that pick week 1, they win that game. Oh, yeah, they win that game for sure. But, yeah, give me the Panthers. Next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to San Francisco to face the 49ers in the 49ers home opener. This is an interesting matchup that I didn't think I'd see. An 0-2 Steelers team going up against a 2-0 Niners team. If anything, I thought the results would be flipped. I thought it'd be 2-0 Steelers, 0-2 Niners. Again, looking at the schedules, I can see why the Niners are 2-0. They beat a bad Buccaneers team and they destroyed the Bungles, which is something that you should do. Meanwhile, the Steelers, they got destroyed by the Patriots and they lost to the Seahawks. I mean, it's what you would expect. The Niners beat teams that they should beat. Now they got a team without Big Ben. Yes, Big Ben out for the year with an elbow injury. So in comes Mason Rudolph. And the cool part about that is come week 11, Bedlam will come back. Yeah, Bedlam. OU, OK State, Baker versus Mason. By the way, Baker beat Mason, I believe, both times he's faced them in college. Just saying. It's going to be a fun matchup there. But the Steelers did not look good. They have not looked good at all. Meanwhile, the Niners have just looked absolutely fantastic. They're riding high. They're hot right now, and they're at home. Honestly, I would love to see this, but give me the 49ers to get the win over the Steelers, sending the Steelers to 0-3. And that means if the Bengals lose and these guys lose, they'll be down in the dumps at 0-3. And if the Browns win, man, we'd be 2-1. But we got a tough matchup coming up here. But, yeah, I got the Niners beating the Steelers. Next, we got the New Orleans Saints going to Seattle. Another quarterback change as Drew Brees hurt his thumb against the Rams. He's not playing. It'll be Teddy Bridgewater, I believe, against Russell Wilson. And, give me the Seahawks at home. Sorry, Uptown. Got your team losing at home to the Seahawks. Sorry. I just don't know if you can trust Teddy Bridgewater to take care of business against the Seahawks in a hostile environment such as the Clink. But, yeah, give me the Seahawks to win. Next, we got the Houston Texans going to the soccer stadium to face the Chargers. And I think this would be a good game. And, of course, we all saw how the Texans did. Or was it week 1? Man, they had the victory. Then they lost. Ugly. But, hey, they bounced back week 2 against the Jags. And I got them beating the Chargers in a very, very close one. But, yeah, give me the Texans on the road. I mean, you can't even say it's going to be a road game because literally the Chargers have 16 road games because they have no home crowd. They pissed off the fans that they actually had. And now that No one from San Diego wants to deal with them anymore. They have really no fans. I mean, you have a good contingent of Chargers fans, but you look at that stadium every Charger home game. It's always the opposing team's color that dominates that stadium. Even Browns fans, I'm pretty sure, took over that stadium when we were there. And that's when the team was freaking trash. I mean, nowadays, if we played there, we would definitely take that joint over for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Texans to get the win on the road. Sunday Night Football, we got the Rams and the Browns. You already know how this is going to go. I'm actually going to pick the Browns to pull it off at home. Rams are good. I think it'll be very close. I think it'll be within a touchdown. But give me the Browns to pull off the big upset. Low key. Yeah, I'm going to say it's an upset because it is. And I ain't picking against my team. I think the Rams are low key beatable. They're not invincible. We can get to them. We just need the offense to actually wake up. Baker needs to get that ball out quick. He can't be sitting in the pocket for 5 seconds because if the longer you make your offensive line block, I mean, Donald's going to wreck you. Donald will eat you. Aaron Donald will eat you. So you better get that ball out quick. If your options downfield are not available, give it to Chubb. Let him make plays. Or use your legs. Do it yourself if you have to. But I don't suggest that. Let Chubb do it. If not, like Njoku or any other tight ends or your receivers. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. But I got my Browns winning at home on Sunday night. Now, Monday Night Football. We got the Bears heading to Washington, D.C. to face the Redskins. Honestly, I don't know why this game's Monday night. I wish they should have just switched the Rams-Browns for Bears-Redskins. But then again, we would have had 2 straight Monday nighters. And that would have been, 3 Monday nights in 4 weeks. And that wouldn't have worked. But, yeah, or they should have switched another game, like maybe I don't know. Another game. But Bears-Redskins, I mean, we'll see what happens. I know there's better matchups than that, but oh well, nothing we can do about it. And I'm going to go with the Bears to get the win over the Redskins on the road on Monday Night Football. Should be a decent game, but based off of what I've seen, the Redskins suck. Yeah, they're not good. Sorry. They have some good players, but they're just not playing really well. But yeah, the Bears coming off that big win against Denver. Eddie Pinheiro nails the game-winning field goal with virtually no time on the clock, and they even their record at 1-1. So now we move on to the Bovada game lines, starting with Thursday Night Football. Of course, the Titans are 2-point favorites over the Jags. Falcons-Colts, it is Colts favored by 2. Ravens-Chiefs, it is Chiefs by 7. Bills are 6-point faves over the Bengals. Packers are 8-point favorites over the Broncos, much like you would expect. Packers are 8-point faves over the Broncos. Okay, I just mentioned that one. Eagles are 7-point favorites over the Lions. Cowboys are 22-point favorites over the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, that's going to be an ugly game. Oh my God. It's going to be a blowout. Will the Dolphins score? I don't know. They've only scored, 10 points the entire season so far? Wow. Jets are, 23.5-point underdogs to the Patriots. God. Man, dude. Who's going to score more points? Cowboys or Patriots? Oh, my God, bro. At least, though, the Jets have some semblance of a defense. If Mosley and Quinnen are playing. If not, it's going to be another massacre. Oh, my God. I bet you the Cowboys and Patriots score well over, freaking 30 points a game. 30 points each. Of course, Greg Williams will be trying to get pressure on Brady, and he's probably going to fail. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what game plan Greg has for Brady. Moving on, the Vikings are 8-point favorites to the Raiders, against the Raiders. Tampa Bay is actually 7-point favorites over the Giants. Of course, I picked the Giants to eke out a big victory with Daniel Jones at quarterback. The Chargers are actually 3-point favorites to the Texans. I picked Texans, of course. Seahawks are 4.5-point favorites against the Saints. Niners are 7-point favorites over the Steelers. And, okay. Browns are 3-point underdogs to the Rams. It's actually a lot closer than I thought. But yeah, I'm picking the Browns. And the Bears are 4-point favorites against the Redskins. So there you have it. Those are the betting lines. Let's take a look at the live chat real quick. See what's popping. 102-10. Wow. What's up, Anthony? Haven't seen you in here in a while. I got the Lions winning. Okay, upset pick. Raiders win. Of course, crazy mofo. Of course you say that. You wish. Oh, nice live stream. Load Cowboys up on DraftKings. Exactly. Think Dolphins will go 0-16. They'll be close. They might win a game against the Jets or something. Who knows? INT's Bowl. One for Miss Cam Newton. Cam Newton is cross-dresser. 49-56 Steelers. Nothing. Steelers going 0-16. I wish. I would love that. I would go after them so hard. Dolphins 0-16. 0-3 Pittsburgh. You can do it. Bengals 2-14. Giants 1-15. Panthers will go 0-16. Can't wait for my Titans on Thursday. I bet Jets will go 0-16. Broncos 0-16. Panthers 5-11. Saints 1-15. Broncos 6-10. Saints 3-13. Everyone going 0-16 this year. That's impossible considering there's only like a couple 0-2 teams right now. Jets 2-14. Saints 7-9. Dolphins 1-15. Okay, Dolphins 0-32. I could see that. Hey, we almost went 0-32, but the Chargers freaking missed a field goal. We were this close to going 0-32. That would have been epic trash. Losing Rams. Jets are garbage. Yes, they are. Rams 56, Browns 14. You need an O-line. They should do bowl games for non-playoff teams. Snoring. Dolphins, Jets for butt toilet bowl. Butt toilet bowl, yes. Even worse than the toilet bowl. Or playoffs for bottom teams. Bears lose 17-9 to the Redskins. Really? Ravens Chiefs should be on Sunday night. Ravens Chiefs should have been scheduled for week 12. Dolphins and Jets should get relegated. Honestly, yeah, they should. If there was relegation in the NFL. 7 in rain. Okay, agreed. Ravens. They should have bowl games for non-playoff teams or bottom 16, like NIT tournament. That'd be badass. 102-10. Patriots 135. Jets nothing at all. Who do you guys get picking for Jets Dolphins? That'd be a hard game. Who sucks more? Well, I'm pretty sure by the time they play each other, Donald will be back, and he's actually not trash. Not as bad as Fitzpatrick. But yeah, I'd go with the Jets just because they have some semblance of a defense. But like I said, I was not going to stream very long, so I'm going to wrap this up here, and I'll see you guys in a little while for my Victory Tuesday stream. And yeah, shout out to Stephen Rose, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns, and I'm out. All right.